Hey guys, this is Jake Kurt. I'm going over the Metroid Prime Hunters DS guide, from Nintendo Power. I wrote it in a little bit back when I used to play this in like 2006 when I was like 12, and I just want to show you a couple things. We got the Hunters right here, it's good stuff. It's like, a lot of info about them. Like, it talks about the Judicator, my favorite weapon. If you've played me, you know I like using the Judicator. Anyway, it shows like a DS, the old style fat, where you can do that stuff, and it shows like different control modes, like, stylus mode, right, and dual mode and all that. Good stuff. Gameplay tips, like it talks about the different energies, and like this small energy, that only appears in adventure mode, as we know, but it's still in here. Anyway, it's just a bunch of stuff about like adventure mode, and there's like fold-outs of like each world, so that this is like Alinos, that's Limbic Cluster is like a whole, like that's like everything. It's like different hunters and stuff. Video Gateway, Arcterra, Noxus, and this shit, More Arcterra. There's that thing, the ice monster you have to kill with the Magmall. Let's see what else we got here. More video. I'm gonna skip, before I do the multiplayer mode section, I'm gonna show you how you unlock the arenas. This is all that stuff, like Combat Hall through Transfer Lock. Those are open from the beginning, and it shows like what modes each map is available for. And yeah, it's quite a bit. It shows how you get Oubliette. You gotta defeat Goria too. It shows like what modes that is and all that. And then the multiplayer section right here. Combat Hall. Now here's the funniest thing about this guide. The guide doesn't show much about what to do in each mode. It just says a little thing here, Weevil's protecting the center ring. He's got his half turret shooting at the ring. Over here you're doing nodes with Silex. The funniest thing though is it makes the worst suggestions for what character to use for each map. Here it says if you're in Combat Hall, you gotta use Spire if you want the advantage for Battle, Survivor, and Prime Hunter. I kind of agree with that. That's a pretty good one, but it says Silex for Defender and Nodes. That makes sense. A Data Shrine, it's who cares? We don't play that map. Procore, another good one. It's yeah, Trace is good. But, High Ground, okay, again, Trace, that's good. That's the best hunter for the map. Now, Ice Hive, yeah, Trace is pretty good for that. So they got it right. They put a lot of Trace. Then later in this guide, they put a lot of random stuff. Okay, if you're on Alinos Perch, who are you gonna pick? Okay, it's basically an imp map, and even if it's non-imp, you're probably gonna pick Candon or something like that. But no, they say Spire as the best because he can climb walls, so therefore he's the best at Alinos Perch. But we know that's bullcrap. Trace is actually the best. Not for Defender or Nodes, but just in general. Sig Transit, Noxus. Yeah, maybe if you're SFing, but this stupid guy doesn't show anything about that, ever. Transfer Lock, Sanctoris. Okay, here's the funniest thing about this whole thing. They say that in Sanctoris, Weevil is the best hunter available. Well, we know that's a load of crap. Anyone who picks Weevil at Sank is gonna get annihilated. Completely. Oh, and then here's the other mess up you're gonna like. Okay. This isn't Sank, okay? See, that's Weevil with a power beam. But here, he has the imp equipped. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but he has the imp equipped in this picture. So I don't know if the developers were like playing like a beta of this game or whatever, but at one point there was an imp that sank, and he's about to shoot Samus and Candon in the middle there. Here's like just some other stuff, you know. Compression chamber, Silex, whatever, you know. Ink Vault, Candon, obviously. Subterranean, blah blah blah. You know, boring stuff. Oh, another funny one. It shows that Spire should, like, be on outer reach. Like, that's who you should use for them. That's the stupidest suggestion I've ever heard. But, you know, just a bunch of shit. It's really good. You know, like, good stuff, really. Let's see what else. No one plays these maps anymore. Candon on Video Gateway is a pretty dumb suggestion too. Like, these people who played this game, Nintendo Power, didn't do like a great job. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. And that has a list of all the logbook entries. Like, all of that. But really, mostly the guide is just to show you how to beat adventure mode, really. Everything you need to stay alive. Don't be emo and die, you know, just stay alive. You know, fighting all those credifid bosses, stupid stuff like that. I don't really hate adventure mode as much as most people do, but I understand that it gets a lot of hate. But, you know, just a lot of stuff like that. So yeah, Jake Kurt here.